Hello friends, in this video we're going to learn how to draw Toad, this friendly little mushroom from Mario Bros. First, we'll keep it very simple, with a big circle and another big circle, both practically the same size. In the middle of the top circle, we'll draw a smaller circle, which will be the head itself. We round out the face a bit, and then move on to the bottom circle. We can already sketch what will be the body. A raised shoe, which will be like the sole of the shoe, and the other shoe. We draw a line to determine how far the arm will go, just like the other arm, and at the tip of this oval. We draw a small circle to determine the size of the wrist, the size of the hand. After this, we can start detailing specific aspects of the character, such as his outfit, like that jacket. The pants, some wrinkles on the pants. It's a very general sketch, and then we'll move on to the specifics. I'm using a pencil without applying much pressure because we'll erase later. We're refining little by little, even the shoes. We're refining all those details. When I drew the face, I made a small mistake, so I did it little by little without applying too much pressure. And that way I could erase and correct some mistakes or flaws that maybe didn't look quite right to me. Tell me in the comments if you saw the movie and your thoughts on it. Honestly, I loved it, and I know most people did too, but I would like to know your opinions. We draw those characteristic balls on his hat or I don't know, on his mushroom. We also started detailing the hands. We draw the hands with a lot of patience. They're like drawing small ovals. We leave space to draw his branch, his stick. The right hand is the easiest because it's closed, and the fingers are almost hidden. Now with this fine tip pen, I start outlining the whole drawing to have all the line art completed. I get my colors ready and start coloring. I add some shadows with brown, and then I go over them with violet because the shadows are going to be cool tone. So we wanted to have that almost violet tone and the transition from the violet tone to the skin tone. So I use a bit of brown as a base for the shadows, and then I go over it with the skin color, the cream color. Some shadows, most of the shadows, I'm going to do the same way with the same method, applying a bit of brown without applying much pressure and then applying pressure. I go over it with the violet color, the brown color. What that does is make the violet tone not look so bright. It doesn't look so saturated, but rather a bit more muted without so much saturation. On the pants, I'll just add some shadows with a gray base and then with a light blue color on top because they're gonna be shadows, cool shadows. On the shoe, I use black as a base in the shadow areas and then the brown color applying pressure. And I make the shadow of the mushroom with a blue tone, but a light blue, and the circles would be kind of red. But in this case, since it's a cool tone, I make them with a brown base and then a bit of violet on top. And in some parts, obviously a bit of red too, and we mix it with white. You can follow this process or color it however you like. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe for more tutorials. Thank you.